I kind of regret doing what exactly you did, like making fun of my language, and like it's not now I think like, oh no, why did I do that? I feel so ashamed and so embarrassed. Okay, so okay, so we're on to the next topic. I mean not topic. Okay, so
Kundavi, I didn't notice the time. What was the time total? Who's the timer? Did
Puhalanti was the timer.
Pugulendi, what was the timing? And make sure timer shows the card. Okay, Pugulendi, 4 minutes 12 seconds. That mean no, sorry to say, if this is a competition, you are disqualified. You need to speak at least 5 minutes. 5 minutes is the minimum time and 7 minutes is the maximum time. So as a timer, I think we did not give an opportunity to timer to show the green card. Green card will be at the 5th minute. And you see the timer. Maybe you guys should change, rename your name with the timer, Pugulendi, and likewise your respective roles, so that people can see you when they speak. Yeah, like that. So Pugulendi should show green card at the 5th minute, 6th minute yellow, and the 7th minute red. Is that okay? Everybody deal? Okay, good. Go ahead, Kundavi. Thank you. But
okay, thank you for that.
Vibhuti, I really loved your speech. You are a brave girl, and I will talk about your feedback at the end. Excellent speech. Excellent speech. Okay, let's move on.
Me too. I'm gonna give the feedback on that too. Wonderful.
Yeah, wonderful.
Thank you, JJ and Mr. Selva, for that really kind interruption. So I guess now we can move on to our second speaker. Ananya, the stage is all yours.
Yeah, thank you, Kundavi. Okay, so hi everyone, my name is Ananya. Today I'll be talking about the ocean. Did you know our ocean cover more than 70% of the Earth's surface? With so much of Earth's surface taken up by the ocean, it's evident how vital these marine environments are to the planet. How much there still is to be explored. Mostly everyone should know what the ocean is. If you don't know, the ocean is a huge body of salt water. You might wonder what is so special and important about the ocean. The air we breathe. The ocean produces almost half of the world's oxygen and absorbs 50 times more than carbon dioxide than our atmosphere. Climate regulation. Covering 70% of the Earth's surface, the ocean transports heat from the equator to the poles, regulating our climate and weather patterns. The ocean is the heart of the planet. Water covers more than 2/3 of the Earth's surface. Sea plants like Posito produce 70% of oxygen we breathe, and the deep waters are homes of wildlife and some of the biggest creatures on Earth. It provides us with food, life, jobs, entertainment, and sailing. That's why the ocean is special and important. Right now, as we speak, the ocean is in danger because of pollution, overfishing, and overhunting and mining. The destruction of the ocean's richest areas, the massive occupation of the coast, and the alteration of the chemical compost and temperature are leaving a mark that is difficult to erase. You might wonder how we can help the ocean. One, you can recycle plastic bags and not put in the trash. Another way is to reuse items and make them new. And another way is to reduce. These are ways to help the ocean. You might wonder why the ocean is also salty. The ocean's salt primarily comes from the rocks on the land and opening in the seafloor. Rock on land are majorly source of salts dissolved in seawater. Rainwater that falls on the land is slightly acidic, so it erodes rocks. This releases ions that are carried away to streams and rivers that eventually feed it into the ocean. How do humans impact the ocean? Human activities affect marine life and marine habits throughout overfishing, habit loss, the introduction of the invasive species, ocean pollution, ocean acidification, and ocean warming. Did did you know that the ocean can help humans? Beyond providing nutrients, seafood, and food supplements, marketable products, climate control, employment, recreation, and aesthetic enjoyment, marine life has long been used to treat humans' ailments. What happens if the ocean dies? The great majority of people do not understand this. Unless we stop the degradation of our oceans, marine algae systems will begin to collapse, and when enough of them fail, the ocean will die. And if the ocean dies, the civilization apocalypse, and apocalypse. Do you wonder how long the ocean will last? This results in the complete aberration of the ocean. The three the first three dimensions climate model able to simulate the Finian predicts that liquid water will disappear on Earth in approximately 1 billion years, extending previous estimates by several million years. I wonder how dirty the ocean is. According to Centers of Disease Control and Prevention, the ocean's water can contain with animal waste, sewage pit spills, stormwater runoff, fecal matter, and germs from the vital areas of swimmers. How does the ocean kill bacteria? Did you know that the majority of life is aquatic? As so much of the Earth's surface is underwater. It comes to no surprise marine species outnumber those on land, but is incredible 94% of the Earth's living species that exist within the oceans. Did you know that less than 5% of the planet's oceans have been explored? According to Ocean Service, man has explored less than 5% of the Earth's ocean. As researchers try to discover more, we're eventually going to know our ocean better. That's all you need to know about the ocean. Hope you enjoy.
Okay, clap, clap, clap. Okay, our speeches was great, and that is a really good topic problem to bring up. And I'm sure all of these great minds here will always try to consider this. So now we can move on to our table topics. Okay. So, Monisha, the stage is all yours for the table topics, and I want to volunteer for one.
Okay, so I had a question before we start. Can I see the question first and then choose on someone, because I know like people
Yeah,
get
sure.
nervous.
That's all yours. The table topic master runs the table topic time period. So whoever the table topic master is in the future you will be, please know that you run the 10, 15, whatever time amount there is for table topics. That's all yours.
Okay, so Kuntavi, the first question is, if you had to do last week over again, what would you do differently?
If I had to do last week over again, I would probably start off with my school, because like these boys in my school, they're really like I'm trying to find the right word for them. They're really energetic, enthusiastic, and sometimes too enthusiastic. So the first thing I'd probably do was like try to make these boys meditate. Cause like I can tell you, like, from day one of my school till like day now, that they are mysterious. And another thing I would do first was like homework. Homework takes like so much time, but now I can realize that I do homework really fast. So, but the reason is I just don't do it. So maybe I can just like write my homework, finish it, and then I can go like play, go do everything. And like that's much that I would do if I can redo my whole week, but that sounds like my whole life over. But trust me, like last week was kind of weird. So with homework, the boys literally caused so much trouble that last week. And so the first thing I would do is make those boys meditate, do my homework, sleep, go to school again. Those boys need to go on a meditation class for at least 1 hour each day. Thank you.
That was a great answer. So the next question is, if you could be one age for the rest of your life, what age would you be? Who wants to volunteer? Okay, Ananya, you can do this table topic.
Yes, so okay. So one age that I would want to stay is probably the age I am right now, 11, probably, because one, I would have like I like have a lot of like fun times, and I still feel like having fun a lot. And like when I'm getting older, I will have to go to college and school will get harder. So I just want to stay in the same age so I don't have to, oh, I have to go to a higher grade, like the next grade, like I'm going to go to sixth grade again then. So I don't like go to higher grade. And also I do not want to get older, have to learn how to drive, how to learn how to live by myself or something like that. I would still want to stay with my family, and also I want to have more time with them more and like, with my friends and make more memories and like do fun things like take classes and like this youth leadership right now and like not get older. And I do not want to like get older at all. I just want to stay my same age right now, which is 11, and that's all.
I agree with your answer. So the next question is, would you rather be 3 feet tall or 8 feet tall for your rest of life?
Let me disturb you here. Whosoever is reading the table topics, be loud, because and be loud so that everyone can hear your table topic.
Okay.
Yeah, Monisa, can you adjust your speaker? I know maybe you can come to closer to your computer, or is that normally your voice is a bit low, or just try to speak a little bit louder, because that is also an important. Others should be able to hear you properly, right? Can you speak again now?
Okay, is this better?
Can be improved.
Okay.
Okay,
So,
thank you. Thank you for trying. Yeah, go ahead, give the topic again.
so the next question is, would you rather be 3 feet tall or 8 feet tall for your rest of your life? Who wants to volunteer?
Who wants to volunteer? Everybody should volunteer. Everybody's hands should go up. I think we should pick up Divya or Rohit.
Guys, these table topics are literally legit. Please, this is the thing that makes your creativity flow. Please volunteer. These topics are legit. Thank you, Table Topic Master Monisha, and all the previous Table Topic Masters. All of these topics are legit. Those and these.
Yeah, Rohit. Monisha, you are you able to see Rohit's hand is up? Yeah,
So,
you can pick them up, or if somebody volunteers, go with them. Otherwise, you have, as Kundavi said, you are the master of this show table topic. You please run the show.
When I mean the stage is yours, the stage is yours.
Okay, so Rohit, you can do the next question.
I would be 3 feet tall for the rest of my life. Because if you're like 8 feet tall, you would just feel like everyone else in your grade is just so small, and you would probably hit your roof on your head, because some houses are really small, like the roofs go really small, and I do not want to hit my head on the roof or else it will hurt. And like my house, it's my roof is kind of low, and if I'm 3 feet tall, 3 feet more tall, I would not feel like I'm so big than like the people in my grade. But once I get older, I guess I will feel kind of small. But it's okay because it's 3 feet. I'm not sure if I would grow that really quickly. I think that will take a long time. And yeah. So that's what I think. I think I would want to be 3 feet tall.
Okay, I like your response. So the next question is, do you prefer a pop quiz or a final exam? Who wants to go? Namya, you can do this one.
Okay, so if I had to pick between a pop quiz and a final exam, I would pick the final exam because you can have like tiny pop quizzes throughout the year, but a final is like a final, and that would be like at the end. So you'd have like a bunch of time to study for it. And pop quizzes are tiny, and personally, pop quizzes make me more nervous than finals because they're like so tiny and they can affect your grades so much for being like the tiniest thing that like it's worth less than an assignment, and they make me more nervous. But with finals, I feel like I have the whole year to prepare for them. So that makes me more confident when I go in to give the test. And it makes me feel like I know what I'm doing. Whereas pop quizzes, I usually forget to study. And then I walk into the test knowing nothing. And I only remember what we learned like the week before. So that's why I would prefer taking a final instead of multiple pop quizzes.
I agree with you. So the next question is, what's the worst piece of advice you've been given? Who would like to volunteer?
Could you please repeat the question again?
The question was, what's the worst piece of advice you've ever been given?
You can pick up anyone, quick.
Come on. Please, volunteer. We don't like picking on people. We don't like it, but we have to.
Yeah, she should be confused. Everybody should volunteer so that Monisha is confused.
We are confuzzled right now.
Confessal, yeah. Is there any
Yes.
confessal situation?
Yes, right now. Come on, volunteer. Okay, I'm waiting to see hands. I can't wait all day.
Aksaj.
Where is Ananya today? Where is she?
Ananya is
Ananya has her camera off, but because like she has internet problems.
yeah, Aksaj, go ahead.
Yay, we have saved. We are saved.
Aksaj,
Actually,
did you
this
get the
question
question?
is very this question is very intelligent question. Generally, people ask what is the best piece of advice you get it. And the question this time, what is the worst piece of advice? So I love this question.
Guys, come on.
Go ahead, Aksaj. I'm asking you to do. Aksaj, go ahead.
So what is the worst piece of advice?
Mm-hmm.
It would probably be uh
Okay, you think. Meanwhile, Bhavani, can you pick it up?
Yeah, sure. What was the question again?
Monisha.
The question was, what was the worst piece of advice you've been given?
Um, trying to remember.
Normally, which you will tell to your friends, right, Bhavani? You will tell your friends, your teacher told this, your parent told this, right? What is the worst
Yeah.
advice that you got so far?
Um, this was more like a joke, and I said this, but I told my younger brother when I was little that you could eat soap because if it was good for your body, or like you could wash your hands, then you could also eat it. He didn't eat it though.
Good. Go with that story. You have to speak for 2 minutes. You have time, leverage it, use it. Elaborate the story. 2 minutes you have.
So it was like when I was 7 and he was 5 or 8 or 6. And he was just asking like, could you eat soap for no reason? And I just said yes. And then I said that like since you could put on your hands, you could also eat it. But then he also asked my mom and she said no and don't listen to me. So yeah, he didn't eat it.
So, okay.
Okay. I wasn't expecting that answer, but it's a good answer. So the next question is, if you're setting off to Mars and could take only one luxury item with you, what would it be? Who would like to volunteer? Vibhuti, you can answer this.
Could you repeat the first part, please?
The question was, if you were setting off to Mars and you could only take one item, what would you take?
A family picture, because I wouldn't want to take my family to Mars, but I would always want to have like something to make me remind to remind me of them, because I wouldn't really take my little brother because he's only like 7, but I really wouldn't take my parents because I would need someone to watch my brother. And so I would just take a family like picture, or yeah, just a family picture. So it just reminds me of them.
Elaborate, Vibhuti. Go on, go on. Use your time. You have time. Make use of it. You have another 1.5 minutes.
Okay. So like I know that's like not like some people might think that's like not luxury, but to me it is, because my family is like the most important thing to me. Like they really are the most important thing, and I would never want to like lose, like just the thought of losing them is like the heart, like I can't even think about that thought. And so like even like me thinking about going to college, or even something like away from my family, like like even a sleepover, if I'm going over to a friend's house, I don't want to think of how I'm leaving my parents like when I'm older or anything. And so just having a little bit of them with me to Mars, which is like in like it's not even on Earth, then that would be like really nice, because they're like they're like my favorite. They are my favorite people and my favorite thing in the world.
Wonderful. Wonderful. See, you spoke very nicely for 2 minutes. I saw the timer got green. So whenever guys, everybody, whenever the timer got goes green, everybody show reactions. Press that reaction button. Show some kind of reactions. Okay, everyone. All right. Go ahead, Monisha.
I like your answer, and I would have taken the same thing. So the next question is, would you rather win an Olympic medal?
Let me interrupt here. I don't know Tavish. Tavish gave a wonderful answer. He said, I will bring the genie for unlimited wishes, huh?
As much as I would love to laugh for this joke, I mean, I still am. I'll just tell a little time report here. If a speech is 2 minutes, we can have one more. But if a speech is 1 minute, we can have only 2 speeches. So please use your time well. And I really like to hear your voices. Really.
Okay. So the next question is, would you rather win an Olympic medal or get a Nobel Prize? And I'll put that in the chat as well. Who would like to volunteer?
Srikar.
Yeah, Shrikar, you can volunteer.
Okay, so I'd rather win a Nobel Prize because they go down in history more. You probably don't remember who won the Olympic medal from some years before, but people who win the Nobel Prize are often remembered. Also means you made something actually that contributes to the world. Like Olympic medals do not contribute anything to the world. Rather, they just provide entertainment, which is good, but the Nobel Prize offers more than that. The Nobel Prize is something you get for scientific achievements or peace prize, or if you make something good to the world, if you contribute good to the world. You know, because being a Olympic medal means you ran fast, but a Nobel Prize is someone who is a Nobel laureate is someone who has contributed something to the world. Someone who has Martin Luther King is a Nobel Prize. So not even scientific things, even things like giving Black people rights are qualifications for a Nobel Prize. So I'd rather win the Nobel. Also, you get some cash prize from it, which you don't get from an Olympic medal. So that's why I'd win a Nobel Prize over an Olympic medal.
I agree with you. So I think we have one more table topic. So I'll use the table topic I got from Pulhanti. If you're given 3 hours to hide a USB chip and it has to be in your home, three detectives are given 1 hour to find the USB chip. Where would you hide it? Does anybody volunteer?
Okay, this is a really good table topic.
Ritika.
I'd hide it somewhere with me so that they wouldn't suspect that I'd have it, but I'd still be in my home. So it technically counts as hiding it in my home, but I'd be the one who still has the chip. They wouldn't, I'm pretty sure they wouldn't think of me having it because it's in the house and technically I'm still in the house. So I'm still following the rules, but it's a little bit of cheating, but it's fine because no rule said I can't do that, right? So I'd hide it with me somewhere that's not seeable or visible. So the people will be confuzzled when they can't see or find where the USB drive is.
Great use of the word confuzzled.
Can I say my answer too?
Sure, go ahead.
I would go to a store and I would buy like 100 USB things. I forgot the name, and I would just put them in one box and mix them up, and they would just have to find the right one.
So you're saying you want to confuzzle them all a lot. Great. Even though we won't be capable of it?
They'd get tired of it and stop searching for it.
This is just what we're adding on. Okay, Monisha, I think the table topics are done right.
Okay.
Okay, correct timing, yes. So I think now we can get our reports. As I said, Ritika, great use of the word confuzzled, and all of these table topics were legit. I was actually kind of confuzzled why you guys weren't volunteering to do it. So okay, now we can have our report from our evaluator. Treya, can you please evaluate first speaker Vibhuti?
Treya, right?
Treya.
No, we couldn't hear you, Treya.
Oh no, the internet problems have confuzzled us again yet.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yeah, yay.
Okay. So Vivi, I just want to say that was like a really good speech. And I really liked it because I personally could relate to it. And it was really interesting to hear because I think it's an important thing that a lot of people face in our country just as students, because not only Indians, but a lot of our country is made up of immigrants. So I feel like a lot of them could relate to just having to balance their culture and wanting to be different and also trying to fit in with the others around them. And one thing I really liked from your speech was that you included a lot of personal stories, which was really nice to have because rather than just hearing it from someone, it really helps you connect to them, almost like if you were having a friendly conversation or something like that. And you also brought some really good, strong points along with it. And sometimes when we include personal stories in our speeches, we sometimes use too many and we kind of lose focus, but you had a lot of good flow and you explained the stories well and you kept the balance between explaining your story well, but not going into like super like unnecessary detail so we can understand the main point of it, and then also reflecting on that story and how it made you feel and how it affected the things that you did. And so those were all the things I thought you did really well. So moving on to the things that I think you could possibly work on, there weren't that many, but at the beginning when you started your speech, you took some breaks, I guess, to kind of just like collect your thoughts. So maybe to improve upon that, maybe if you have time beforehand, you could just like say your speech to yourself so you're familiar with what you're going to say. And another thing was I felt like maybe you could make your points a little bit more clear, like just say your point and then explain it more in depth so we could get the exact reasons, because we could figure out the reasons, but it would be nice just to hear the clear reasons for your thoughts and everything. And that's all I have.
So that was a great response. And now our second evaluator. Okay, if I remember this right, it's Nitya, right? Where is?
Yeah, I don't think it is here now.
No, we have confuzzled again in the evaluator. Okay, now we have to take volunteers again. If you haven't spoken throughout this meeting like Ritual or Kritik, please take this role. I mean, like, we want you to speak. But if you have spoken in table topics or like any other stuff, like table topics, or you've given a speech, we would like other people to hear. We're not trying to discourage you. We just want to hear other people. Or if you want, we just want people to volunteer. Please, please.
Can I
I'm going to ask Divya to give feedback.
Wait, Rijul just said he
who-
wanted.
maybe two people can give feedback because but Nitya is, I think she has left the call because of maybe internet issue.
Okay, so I
So
think we have Rijul and Divya.
okay,
Because Rijul I just heard his mic and he was like, I want to be. So
all right,
we'll just let these two.
go ahead, Rijal.
I didn't get the table topic yet.
Oh yeah,
We're not doing
no,
tabletop.
we're asking for like evaluator.
So like the entire day.
No, evaluation for Ananya's speech
Ananya,
about
yeah, you give
ocean.
your feedback on Ananya's speech.
About
What did you like Ananya's speech?
So I like how Ananya at the beginning, she said like, she even explained what the ocean is, even though everyone should know it. And I felt that was good because it shows that she's not lazy, and it shows that she's willing to put in the time for stuff that people probably already know.
Very good.
And
Also, asking question is really good. Excellent.
and I'm not sure exactly if she paused, but I felt like in the middle somewhere she paused a little bit. And I know everyone does that because we haven't been doing this for years, and we're not like super experts, but I feel like the pausing is something like that we all can improve on. Kind of.
Yeah, very good, Ritual. And the pausing is a good pause that is required to have a pause. Sometimes our action is different, so it is good to have a pause based on situation.
Remember, we don't want to sound like a robot. At the same time, we don't want to be like that. We don't want to be like a robot, but at the same time, we don't want to be that person.
Yeah, that's good.
The exact opposite of a robot.
Good. Who else would like to give feedback?
Divya, I think.
Divya,
I could do one.
Yeah, go ahead.
I would say her speech was informative, and there was some pronunciation problems for Mariah and stuff. That was all I picked up from it. I don't remember any pauses, maybe one or two, but I remember a lot to stand out. So I would say her speech was really good.
Good observation. How about Ria? Give one or two good things you picked up from Ananya's speech.
I liked how she kind of wandered with the ocean topic, but she sort of stayed on task like throughout her whole speech. That's all.
Okay.
Okay.
Ria nicely dressed up, right? Good. Everybody should dress up nicely. That's good. Everybody do that. Okay, go ahead, Gundavi.
Okay, so great. I loved how we all coordinating this meeting, and gratefully we didn't have any time issues today. So I think I can say this meeting has been exquisite. So now that we have got our feedback from our evaluators, I think we can go on to the general evaluation, and then we can go for our roles.
We should do the timer. We should give an opportunity.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Buhalanti. Please give our timer. Oh wait, timer and I'll counter, right? So I'll counter, get ready.
So Vibhuti has 4 minutes, 12 seconds. Ananya has 5 minutes, 33 seconds. Kundavi has 59 seconds. Ananya had 52 seconds. Rohit had 1 minute, 22 seconds. Namya had 48 seconds. Bhavani had 46 seconds. Vibhuti had 1 minute, 22 seconds. Shrikar had 49 seconds. Pritika had 27 seconds. Threya had 1 minute 26 seconds, Rijal had 50 seconds, Divya had 18 seconds, and Ria had 11 seconds.
Thank you for our accurate time. Now I think we can go on to our counter. Never sound like that, okay? Never sound like that. Okay, so I think we can go on to our counter. Who is our counter again? Counter. Hasini?
Ashni is not. I don't see Ashni here.
Yeah, I don't think Destiny's here.
So I think we can accept Kundavi. Everyone has not used much but Kundavi used so many R's today.
I have.
So with that, we can move on, Kundavi. But next time we can watch for agenda schedule. Thank you.
Actually, guys, if you have a role, please remember that we want you to come, and the reason we have to pick on you is because you don't really talk with us, and we really want you to talk with us. Bye, Puhalanti. Sorry for the interruption. Bye, Puhalanti. And we really want you to talk, so please, if you have a role, try to make it, because we want to hear you speak. The reason we are in this is to hear you speak. So please try to speak. And if you have a role, just remember, if you have any plans for next week, just like say, like, maybe think about it. Okay, so now since we have our thing done, I think we can go back to our general evaluation and then our schedule. So JJ, are you there?
Yes, I'm pretty much there. Today I'm running late. I had back-to-back meetings, but yes, I'm pretty much here.
Okay, so just asking, because your video was off. Can you please give our general evaluation?
My general evaluation, first of all, Vibhuti's speech. It was wonderful speech, and I think before Vibhuti started that speech, she could and everyone could relate to that situation. So her speech was really good, and it's meaningful. All I can say where she can improve was she could use some more examples, Vibhuti. More examples, and something specific happened with you, like in school, so that that incident, if you're gonna discuss or if you're gonna tell the kids, that would encourage other people or other kids to come up. So your speech was very, very good. Second speech was excellent about sea and how to recycle, what to recycle, how not to pollute the earth. That was wonderful speech. I like the beginning and ending of that speech too. And when she, I think, added the last line, hope you like the speech, that was very, very, very good. So summing up with this speech with that line was very good. Table topic masters, topics, phenomenal. I love it. Those topics actually made me think. There were a few questions which I was like, okay, I have to think about those too. So the wonderful only thing I feel that you guys have to keep a track of time. Otherwise, meeting is going very well. Good job, Kundavi. Good job, Ananya, and all the youth leader. Those who are taking their roles seriously and performing very well. You guys actually confused me with regard whether I am in youth leadership program or I am actually attending a Toastmasters meeting. So now you guys can understand how Excellent. You all are performing. Thank you very much.
JJ, I think that was a very inspirational general evaluation. It kept us out of the what was it again? Confuzzle.
Confused?
Yeah,
Yes,
confused.
confused.
Like it kept us out of that. So I think that general evaluation was very beautiful, and that really meant that all of us are going really great. And now that I've heard it, I'm probably gonna try more. And I think that's how all of us feel.